In one of my previous videos, I reviewed Captain Rex's Black Series Clone Trooper helmet, Phase 2. And at the moment, that's one of my favourite helmets in my collection. Well, today, I have another Clone Trooper helmet, Phase 2. And this time, it's a turn of 501st Clone Trooper helmet, as seen in the Ahsoka series. So, let's get over to the table and take a closer look at this beautiful Black Series helmet. Cue Probe Droid. Hey everyone, welcome to the Imperial Outpost. Back here again for another video, and this time it's a turn of the Black Series 501st Legion Clone Trooper. As you know, I do like to start by looking at the box exterior itself, seeing what's on there, before we take a look at the contents inside. Now, as with these Black Series boxes, I do like them. I think they're well designed, and you've seen these before. We have the cutout down the side there with a picture of the character and the wearing the helmet there with the armor. It's the same on their 6-inch figures are like that as well. Move around to this side, we have the standard cutaway there. So we've got the drawing part there and the picture of the helmet there. Go around to the back. This side actually tells you what this helmet comes with. And I can see here that it comes with a voice changer, which, if you're familiar with Black Series helmets, are absolutely rubbish. And you can see here it's from Star Wars Ahsoka. Move round to this side and it's the images there, side and back, with some Orbish writing and a picture of the helmet. And we're back round to this side. When we have a look at the top, we have the half side of the helmet there, just with the Star Wars Black Series logo. So that's the box, guys. Pretty standard Black Series box now. You've seen them all before. But let's get this open and take a closer look at this helmet. We have the usual leaflet that comes in the box, basically the instructions there. Okay, that's standard in these boxes now. Okay, it just tells you about the adjustment of the headpiece inside and where to put the batteries. And obviously the on-off switch for the voice changer. Look at that. Isn't that an absolutely awesome looking helmet? Love the detailing on this. Again, Black Series have come up trumps again with this one. Now, I can see that we have some weathering that they've put on here. Closer look. Now, it looks like that they've just painted this weathering on, rather than just chip away at the blue to reveal the white underneath. So that's different. I would say, rather than weathering, it looks more like mud. But hey, there we go. Some nice weathering down here as well, around the side here and on the side here. Okay, a bit. So basically they've got the weathering in various places on the helmet. You could, if you wanted to, add some weathering to this helmet. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to be using this for display purposes, so it's just going to stay how it is. So let's take a more closer look at this helmet. This is my second Clone Trooper helmet, the other one being the Captain Rex helmet, which was absolutely fantastic. at the moment, this is nowhere near as good as the Captain Rex helmet, that's for sure. Now, this is basically the Phase 2 Clone Trooper white helmet, just with a blue sticker on. So, you know, you could pick up a standard Clone Trooper helmet, white, and just paint the blue on yourself, if you so wish. That is an option. So let's look at this a bit more closer. What I like about these ones is that these are not stickers, they're indentations. They've actually molded this in there, you know, and it's, you can feel it, which is great. There's a little ridge there, and I think that would be a sticker on there, I think. Yep, you can feel the line there, okay, where they've stuck this on. Round the back, we have here the battery compartment. So if I get that off, which should be just a pull. There we go. So that's where you put the batteries in. I'm not gonna put the batteries in this time round because basically the voice changes are the same, which is pretty faff. But that's where the batteries go, which is fantastic. Nicely hidden as well. I know on the Stormtrooper helmet there's a big cutaway there, and it looks terrible. This they've hidden quite nicely behind this part, which is fantastic. Weathering, as you can see on the back there, nice and shiny, and it's well molded. Really liking this. That's the on-off switch for the voice changer, and we have the nice small Mohican there. The eyes here are quite deep setting, so the plastic there is quite a way in the visor bit there, but yeah, it's a nice black. You can't really see your eyes very well in that, I wouldn't have thought. We have here some nice mesh inside the bridge of the nose bit there. We have some mesh in here, and I think they're plastic, but they could be metal. I don't know. They look metal. They look metal, but they're probably plastic. And we have a little mold in there. Yeah. So I'm really liking this one. This will look great in my collection here. I need to. I would like a Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet. So I'll have a see if I'm going to have a look for one of those. Let's take a look at the inside of the helmet. So, as you can see, Black Series do a good job inside with the mouldings. You've got, you know, bits like wire and all that's moulded. I think that's fantastic what they've done. You don't need to do that on the inside, but it gives a sense of realism on the inside there, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. And you've got the head part here, okay, and a little bit of padding down the bottom. So that's good. You don't have to wear this headpiece. If I get it out, because it is meant to come out, so you can pull that out like that. And this is the headpiece here, so it's adjustable, so you can pull that out, get it adjusted to your head, and then pop that back in again. And now that's out, I'll give you a closer look. On the bottom you can see the padding there on the top of the helmet there. at the bottom there. Fantastic inside, fantastic. Yeah, really pleased with this looking helmet. It's shiny, as you can see. Yeah, I'm liking this one. As I say, it's my second Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. That's going to look awesome in my collection. Now, you notice with these Phase 2 helmets, it's getting to the more Stormtrooper look helmet as we saw in the first 3 movies, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, the iconic Stormtrooper helmet. So, you know, it's getting there. You're seeing the traits of the standard Stormtrooper helmet from A New Hope and that. So, yeah, really liking this one. We're awaiting your orders, Commander Ahsoka. Commander Skywalker, I've got my men in position. So, there we are, guys. This is with the voice changer on. And it don't sound too bad when you're wearing the helmet. You can hear the distortion, but you can also hear your normal voice. I'm assuming this is still rubbish, same as with the other helmets that I've reviewed, but I thought I'd give it a try, you know, and show you guys what this actual helmet is like with the voice changer on. Now, obviously I said on and off switch is here, and every time you talk and stop talking, it does a clicking sound. There you go, I'm talking again and it will click every time I stop talking. Okay, so I'll switch it off. And there you go. That's with the voice changer off. Now, vision-wise, it's got very good vision on here. A bit like the Mandalorian helmets. Yeah, so if you wanted to use this for cosplay, you could. You need to do a few alterations to it. But all in all, very good vision. You would need to put a fan in because it's actually fogging up. But yeah, all in all, a nice helmet. I'm really pleased with this one. As I say, you could use it for cosplay, but I'm actually going to use it for display purposes. Okay, can I recommend this helmet as a purchase for you guys to go out and buy and have in your collection? I would say absolutely yes. A definite thumbs up with this one. Now, as I said previously, if you come across just a standard white Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet, you can basically spray it and save yourself a little bit of money there. But yeah, overall, I think this is a nice looking helmet. Will look great in your collections. Doesn't cost as much as some of the other Black Series helmets, but yeah, definitely worth a purchase on this one. Yeah, so that's, yeah, definitely recommend buying this one. Now, as we know, the 501st was affiliated with Darth Vader, and Ahsoka obviously had affiliations with these clone troopers as well. So yeah, really nice helmet. So there we have it, guys, the Black Series Clone Trooper 501st Legion helmet from Ahsoka. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next time, long live the Empire.